There's a lot of alcohol for somebody that doesn't drink, but just like. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is debraidehen. Thank you for coming in for another Love is Blind review. If you have not seen my previous review, go and check it out. I've done like 3 videos now and it has been amazing. I got new subscribers, new viewers, and I want to thank you so much for all the support, all the love. But today we are going into the reunion, and as you can see, I am ready to give you a review. The tea is hot. I was trying to say that call. I don't know why I did that, because I usually see like all these YouTubers doing it, so I just let's pour ourselves a wine. Though I don't have a golden cup, but I mean it's right. It has like the golden decoration on it, so it's fine. So Love is Blind released their live session episode 13 today, and I don't really know how to explain how terrible the live session was today on Netflix, because most people were not able to watch it, like myself, who stayed up late for hours trying to get episode 13 to load. So we have to actually wait like I think 13 to 17 hours later for it to show, and yeah, that's why my video is a bit late, so bear with me. As big as Netflix is as a brand, I expected at least, they should be able to do their first live stream for Love is Blind, and the amount of money they've also made from Love is Blind is crazy, so I didn't think it would be so difficult to pull off. So yeah. So the first thing I would like to talk about is the couple coordination and their outfits. Brett was given in his multicolored shoes and his really nice suit design. Tiffany was looking so gorgeous. That red lip on her body, oh my god, like she looked good. And the combination between Zach and Bliss was just amazing, and I love the purple, and as you can see, that's the theme of my makeup. They look really beautiful as well, and obviously Chelsea and Kwame were looking beautiful. I think the first couple I want to talk about is Brett and Tiffany, just because not like they are boring, but they're just doing well. We all know they're going to do well. We all know they're going to do well. Like, perfect couple. They seem to be growing and glowing. And Tiffany did mention something about them always dating inside the relationship, even if they are together. And that's something I feel like we should take home. No matter how stressful it is, keep it fresh by dating and continuously trying to know yourself outside of the standard marriage life, no matter how difficult it is. But at the end of the day, you still need money to do all this. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like people say keep dating. I just wonder like how, if you have the money and time, and that's when you have the convenience to do things like that. Sometimes I wonder, because I'm not married, I don't know anything about marriage, but I feel like we can only ever say that when we're in conditions of comfort and convenience. But like an average 9 to 5, 2 parents that are doing 9 to 5, how do you navigate that life? But it seems really nice that they're just traveling and dating continuously in their relationship and falling in love again and again with each other, and you just deserve it, and you deserve the world. And I really love them, and I'm rooting for them, and I'm happy to see that they're flourishing in their relationship. So that's why I say they're kind of like boring, because like we know that they're going to do very well. The next couple I like to talk about is Zach and Bliss. Obviously, those are my second favorite couple from my makeup, obviously. They are so, first of all, the way they just look at each other, the way Zach looks at Bliss and they smile, and you just know that these people are very much in love. Very thankful that this really small issue between Zach, Irina and Bliss did not hinder them from actually falling in love and being together, because I do understand being the second choice can be very painful, but I'm happy they have moved on and they're flourishing. I would like to say that some of the things I noticed is that first of all, the fact that Zach and Bliss called out Irina on her BS. Love it. See, Zach was serious. Zach came to fight. We'll get into that. Zach came to fight. Zach was like, all these things you are doing, it's gonna be violence. Zach was pissed. So I love the fact that they called Irina out on her BS. When Irina stepped in and tried to form as if she was crying, I was like, girl. And as I'm talking about Zach and Bliss, I obviously talk about Irina because it's kind of like they were in a triangle. I feel like Irina she's a very beautiful person physically. I'm not going to lie, I think she's facially fine. I'm not just going to lie. But she's an example of when you have a terrible character within, it ruins the whole physical attraction. Irina does not know how to take responsibility. She doesn't care. She keeps, because I did, first of all, the fact that she messaged Bliss and Zach after the Mexico trip to say, Bliss, that thank God you didn't make this decision, try to sabotage the marriage. She just be doing too much. Even the comment that she made and trying to make Micah look as if she didn't like Paul. Like I said initially, my first review, Irina wanted Paul and Micah to break up so she can go for Paul, and that didn't work. So she plants seed of discord and seeds of issues, and like that's the kind of vibe I get from Irina. She isn't somebody that is really aware of the kind of issues she causes, and because of that she does not know how to accept responsibility. It's like that was a whole total different person there, and she cannot identify with that person. But Irina, you are literally everywhere you go, seed of problems, seed of issues, seed of discord. You even tried to cause problem between we were actually the instigator of Kwame and Micah's wahala, because both of you are rubbing bodies and trying to, Kwame, get us a taco or a drink, something like that. So that's one thing I don't like about Irina. And I love the fact that Zach and this called on BS. Zach was like, you came here to get money and you came here for fame, which is fine, but at least to be nice. And I just want to also talk about the maturity that Zach has as a human being, because I never understood why the girls hated Zach. I don't know what, maybe it's Irina that went to go and spread seed of discord, we don't know. But like, I never understand why people hated Zach. Zach has a mature personality, and to be able to look into Irina's eyes after all the crap she gave him and tell her that sorry, I forgive you, and I still think there's hope for you to be a better person, just shows how much Zach was raised by an amazing woman, if any other thing. And I don't know how he can be that mature, because it get limits where person decrease for me, because I'm a Cancer, and Cancers, the more you around, the more you're gonna find out. Also, Bliss, she also explained to Irina that she forgave her as well and wishes her the best. That couple, I know that they're going to flourish. There's no how they're not going to flourish. I'm also happy that Zach, Bliss's father, came around. I understand that obviously he was being a little bit mean, because a lot mean because he didn't know Zach and he wanted the best for his little daughter. I just wish the way he came across it, especially even to Bliss, was a little bit nicer. It was very harsh, and it just gives me flashbacks for parents that don't like to listen to their children at all, and your opinions don't matter, that kind of vibe. But I'm happy that they are good and they all love each other and they are flourishing, and Zach and Bliss really deserve each other, and they are very weird. Did you not see the couple video that they did at the end? These people are very weird and they're just perfect, and I love their vibe. Irina, girl, you need therapy and you need God, and I hope that your character has, like, it doesn't make sense for you to say, oh, this is not me, but repeatedly in different parts of your life or different parts of the segments of Love is Blind, you were still showing yourself and other people to attest to that okay, this person is this. That's one thing. That's why I don't think Irina is telling the truth, and I don't think she has changed. She's just doing what she's doing for, public eye and public fame. But at the end of the day, we still don't know, so maybe we can give her grace. I don't know. But that's enough about Irina. The next person we're going to talk about is Kwame and Chelsea. This is a couple I did not see that they were going to stand the test of time, and they have proven us wrong. I have to give it to them, because first of all, I didn't even think Kwame would say yes to Chelsea. If you know, you know, and if you feel that way, put that down in the comments, because I think we're a lot. I didn't think Kwame would say yes to Chelsea. So seeing that he said yes and seeing them flourish is really nice and amazing. However, I do feel like the host, Nick Lachey, and his wife, I feel like they beat around the bush in some questions, because I wanted them to ask, why did Kwame feel when he met and being flirty and touchy, and they were like, okay, they didn't know why they did that, because it was disrespectful, blah blah blah. And in the pods before they ended the relationship, long time their dates were not feeling themselves in their dates, while Micah, if you notice, made it. I was like, we were we were, but more specifically, I wonder why when he came out of the pod and he saw her, he constantly said, oh my god, she's so attractive, because this is the 1% we're seeing. Oh my god, she's so attractive. I believe he did that more times than was shown. So that's what I would have asked as well, like, why did you constantly, I know physical attraction is still a thing compared to physical attraction is a thing, just as emotional attraction is a thing. But he was always like, oh my god, Micah is so attractive, and they kept asking each other. To me, I just felt like it was just they walked around the conversation of them having in Chelsea's birthday, and oh my god, Micah is so attractive. I just feel like it was just all over the place. And he did try to explain himself that you recover from it but I don't feel like that was a good enough explanation. I would have drilled him if it was me that was asking the question. But at the end of the day, they don't owe us anything. These are just my thoughts. And I also knew that obviously Barbara was not an actress. I saw that rumor. I knew it was not true, and that he was always proud of his African roots and everything. I just felt like people were just, but like I didn't think that was a big deal for me as an African. I didn't look at it like, oh my god, this guy doesn't like, because a lot of Africans have English names, and sometimes it's just better than stressing yourself and repeatedly telling people, but that's not how to pronounce my name. Paul and Micah. Okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of Micah. I also say it, like I feel like her and Irina are like the same persons, honestly. Just that Micah cries more and shows more emotion. The same set of people. But the thing is that I also don't like the way Paul ended the relationship. And I get people are trying to defend Paul because there are some things like Micah. Don't get me wrong, Micah is a terrible person. No, like we know that she doesn't have a good character, but at the same time, Paul was too cold for somebody who rushed to say I love you to Micah and the rest. I feel Paul never really loved Micah. Probably saw those kind of reactions or her attitude coming out in different places. Because when you are so into something and you are so deep into a certain character, you may not know that you're showing it, but people are watching. So I feel like Paul constantly saw her behaving in a certain way, which is why he made that statement of her not being a nurturing mother. Now, there are two things I have about that statement. I don't like it. Fine, you can say that, okay, because she's a mean girl, which I agree. Micah is a mean girl, and that statement could have come from the fact that he saw her behavior and he was like, this is a mean girl behavior, whatever. But to say she's not a nurturing mother, that is also really mean. So I believe that the reason why he said she was not a nurturing mother is because of the different exhibition of character she probably showed. And Paul was like, ugh. But that was not okay at all. Never. It's not okay to say that to anyone, any future mother, especially the fact that she had said something about wanting to be a mother, blah blah blah, and he had discussions about it, and she was even upset when he said he didn't want to have any children. Like, I feel like Paul is very calculated, and he knew he didn't want to say yes. Why did you waste somebody's time? I don't like it. It's just honestly weird to me. I don't want to look at Paul as, oh my god, you're so innocent in this situation. I'm sorry. He didn't seem like he just, and I get Zach was trying to defend him, but remember that that's Zach's work, to defend people he has like a certain connection to, or feel like, okay, this person needs help. So Zach is going to defend his boy either ways, but that does not mean that Paul did not have a poor character exhibition about the whole thing. It was just giving weird vibes, and it was too emotionless, and I didn't like the way Paul really treated Micah towards the ending, and how his response was in the review, the reunion. However, that doesn't mean Micah is the best. We all know, girl. Especially when they showed them their videos and everything, I also didn't know why they did not grill Micah in terms of character as much as they grilled Irina, because Irina did not do all those things alone. That's why I said that one thing I'm going to say about Micah, and I believe that she has this character of, also Irina, at least she doesn't know how to show the emotion. Micah used to show the emotion of tears. Oh my god, I would never do that. There's these tears that she has that makes people maybe pity her more or believe her more. Well, Micah is just the same as Irina, I believe, and I wish them well, and I hope obviously they grow from this experience. Everybody actually does change, and we can actually all do better. There's nobody that has the best character at any point in their life. If we're being honest, we're all growing and evolving. But somebody's made a statement that what Paul is doing to Micah is actually her karma for what she did to other girls. And let me tell you, I had a laugh, because I was like, people are so freaking funny, and it's actually true, because what goes around comes around. Life is just like that. I think Irina's one is the public bashing now. Micah's one is Paul being like, girl, I don't like you. Quadruple I will go into is Josh, Jackie, and Marshall. Obviously we love to see Marshall growing and glowing. Amazing man. I believe that Love is Blind Netflix really messed up when they did not do a live video for Josh and Jackie, because obviously it was pre-recorded and that was just for me rubbish. I don't really. Did you people not sign like contracts, NDA, find out which day was convenient for everybody to gather together? Even if it was eventually inconvenient, why did people not do a live that day? Not that deep. Do a Zoom call, do a Google Meet. The interview with Vanessa Lachey and Josh and Aki was giving. I like them a lot. Let me not lie, because her saying and guess what, you guys are together. I was just like, unnecessary. I just was trying to be friendly probably and just pull like, you know, friendly and kind vibes, but like you're meant to be neutral and still question them at a certain level that they will not feel like it just felt like she was trying to be nice to them. Okay, so yeah. Then for Josh and Jackie, I mean, let me know, like, I feel like they are a good fit. They have issues with emotional whatever. I'm happy they are together. Please leave our Marshall alone. For people, leave our Marshall alone. We like Marshall. Let them do what they have to do, and if they're happy together, who are we to, you know, judge? But my own thing is that when I was listening to them have a conversation in the pods, even when she said she heard his voice and she had PTSD, I was like, girl, you are a medical student. You know what? PTSD is not cute. It's not. Even Mash was like, PTSD, like that. That's not like a good thing for what I know. So the PTSD comment was like, okay, I don't know. And the pods comment they had, obviously we can't see all the dates and everything. It didn't really seem so deep. But like, if they are into that, who are we to judge? It's not a lot of people that like deep and, you know, emotional people, and that's just the truth. She did she stated that she has grown a lot from them, and I liked the statement that Marshall brought up, because he said like it seemed like she's trying to pick a fight with Marshall and everything and the production, which is what I feel. I said in my other commentary, I feel like she should stop doing. I wish she had live whatever, so she could come to defend herself and she can say, oh no, that's not what happened. Oh no, that's what not happened. That's not what happened. But I mean, it is what it is. There was a statement of her being called masculine and having like a sharp jaw by Marshall, and her also calling Marshall gay, even though he's a straight man. And when her tweets or her comments were leaked, it revealed that she actually was saying this thing about him, you know, in a mean way. Like she actually thought he was. Nah, like I always say, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but yes, obviously addressing a straight man as a gay person when he's showing his, just because he's showing his emotions, is wrong. According to what happened, there was a back-to-back fun and insults between them, and it ended up being more serious than it was supposed to be. The thing is, like, I don't know, because everybody's triggered by different things. Probably that was a body insecurity that she didn't like, and Marshall talked about that. But at the same time, Marshall is insecure about like people insulting me about his emotions. That's the first thing. You guys had a conversation in the pod. He had a conversation in his interview. Like, we all know that Marshall is an emotional person, and he doesn't like to be insulted about his emotions. So if you saying you have sugar in your tea or something like that, I think that was the statement, meaning that like, oh, because you are gay, because of your emotional whatever, and he also insulting your own insecurity. It kind of like, if plus is equals to plus, they cancel out. Like, if you are both insulting yourself about things that are insecure, about insecurities, then it's fine. Like, it's not fine, but like, it's not bad as well, because you both were wrong. But she trying to make it seem as if the reason why I left Marshall was because he said this thing that was a bad comment about me, about this, when you just said the same thing. It's giving I'm trying to pick a fight so that I don't look bad, because I have leaked messages from my friend. So that didn't make sense to me at all. Then Vanessa turning to her husband and saying, I wouldn't have liked that if you said that to me. Girl. Girl. But yeah, I just feel like it's really bad, obviously, that they both said that. No one is saying that. But like, if you are both picking on each other's insecurities, no one was right in that situation. So you did not leave him because he said something like that. You left him because you didn't like him. You understand? And he did say he took accountability the next day and apologized. Meanwhile, you still went in your texts and your messages to your friends to say something bad, like the same thing, and and saying that he's gay and whatever, trying to make him feel like because he's emotional he's gay, as if being gay is a bad thing. Like it was just rubbish. I'm so sorry. It was giving homophobic. Not used to be men that have emotions. I feel like men who have emotions and express themselves are really looked down on. I don't understand why people don't like. I mean, I like Sha. I was going to lie. I like men who can express themselves. I like to even know what's in your head. I like asking questions. I don't like all these ones that are performing whatever. But everybody is different, and it's even in this show that I'm learning people don't like people who tap into their emotions. Apparently, so I feel we just have to respect it at the end of the day. Yeah, so that's it for my review from Love is Blind. I feel like everyone is going to this set of people may have a very successful marriage. I feel like Chelsea's maturity really showed during Chelsea's maturity and Zach's maturity really showed in this reunion. We could see that they're just really awesome people, and I pray that they keep flourishing. I didn't really watch their house videos just because I had to rush to do this YouTube video, but yeah, that's it for this review. I hope everyone still is married in the next how many years and have little kids. I can't wait to see baby Brown because her fit is going to be on point. So that's it for this review. If you liked it, please make sure you like, subscribe, and click on the notification button for more content from me. I do other contents as well. Please check them out. Subscribe and support a girl. Also comment down below what you think about the couples. Who do you feel like will last? Who do you feel will last? What about Jackie and Josh? Do you think that they're going to be solid? What do you think about Marshall as well? With the whole comment about her and Sharp, do you think it was a big deal, or do you think it cancels out if she was also being mean to him? So yeah, write it down in comments and let me know what you think. Bye guys, thank you for staying this long. Bye.